let's draw and this one on drawings together. Okay, so first thing is I have to draw the 1 to 5 scale. It's pretty big, isn't it? 750 was the okay, just quickly measure them. This one's 20. Yep, 750. So I have to do 1 to 5, 750. Oh, this is quite big, isn't it? So I'll put 750. So I'll just set this line. 750. Then I'll probably draw in the center area. Okay, so you gotta just roughly set out. This is the 2700. This is the 4050 RL. This is the ceiling level. Okay, I'll just set out here. So we do next. I'll work it out the wall thickness, and then position that to the beam locations. Okay. The first thing is I'll just draw the pencil first, and then I'll draw by ink. So 25, 35, okay, and also 18. So I'll just quickly draw. Okay, I'm just adding up the line there. Can you see that? Line there, and then what we do, I can put in this beam size 250 UB, so 124. So I'm talking about you'll be about 50 mil higher from the ceiling level. I think that's right, top here. Okay, so this is 50 mil higher. Okay, then the height is 248. Height is 248. Yeah. Okay, so that is the location of. So this is the center line. So I will draw the red color for you first. So this is the beam. You see it? I'm just drawing. Okay, and this is the what you call the ceiling level. And this is a top. Okay, so that is about 750. So that is a 750 mil difference. So I already work it out, and I need to add 3-degree fall because of the you know, the capping area. So I'll draw a little bit. Just draw that one. I'll have about 50 mil thickness. The timber that the builder will cut. 50 mil. Okay. I slightly bring it out about 30 mil. Some people, they try to flush them, but probably about 30 mil comes out. Yeah? Okay, so So that is my capping. It's like a block. Okay, capping a timber. So what happened there? Okay, so that's what happened the timber in. Capping timber. Hopefully you can see. So capping timber is over there. Then what we do? I have a window there because you know, I don't have a window actually on my drawing, but just for your understanding, if we have a window, then what will happen? Yeah. Okay, so I have a window. Okay, so I'll just draw the line. Yeah? Okay. This is all the line, the structure board. I will revisit over there. Okay, so the other element, I just draw the very fine line on pencil, and you will see it later. Okay, so let's focus on this box cutter part. See, this is the bottom of the beam. This is called RB, you know, the bottom beam. And then this is a RB1. I said about 262. 262. Okay. No, 200, 202. What are you talking about? 202. 200 almost, yeah, isn't it? So there is a side. Okay. Slightly less, isn't it? So I will draw only this much. I'll just cut it off. So what will happen? I'll draw the blue color. Yeah? Okay, so this is what will happen there. Okay, so then what you'll do, they bolt them. Okay, and also you'll see top and bottom, but just this is enough information at the moment. Yeah? Then what you do, 500 mil. This is box cutter. It's a tray height. So once you got this is a 500, yeah, here to there, then the first thing, I need to put a purlin. Okay, so purlin is 152. 150. This is the height, yeah. So this is purlin, yeah. So what they do, they have a little clip, yeah. So on side, but you can't see, but I'm just drawing for your understanding. Okay, the steel fabricate they weld on the top of this beam. Okay, so then you will see thickness of this beam. The flange is about 10 mil. Which is like that, yeah. So that is beam. What they do, they weld, yeah? And then you do the P1. So there is about 64. So there you go. So draw the purlin. Okay, so that's what it looks like a C channel, yeah? Slightly bend like this. It's like this. Okay, so what you do, the beam is there, they weld onto this cleat. Okay, so what they do, they bolt them from the side, yeah? Okay, so then just bicep. But then what I do, I'll make actually this loop is a 3° 4. So 3° 4. Tricky. it's not enough space. So that's 3 degree form. Okay. So that is a roof. Okay, 3 degree form. So I think that once you set up like this, okay, so this is probably a good sort of starting point. Okay, so then what you do, so this is a roof. Okay, so you gotta the roof, the top. They just bent it like this, so water can drip in quite easily. And I'll put a box cutter. Okay, so I need to put box cutter tray under first. Yeah, so we do. Tray support. Okay, so that could be about. It could be corrugated. It could be the plywood. Let me draw about 17 mil marine plywood. In my case, I'll put marine plywood because it's easy to draw for me. Okay, so this is marine plywood over there. So this is plywood shapes. Under. Okay, that need to be adjusted. So they got a little the hanger so under. So what they do, they'll go under. It's not big, about 40 or 35. Let's say about 40 mil. The angle, the steel. Okay. So they hanging from actually this is purlin, yeah? And then they can fit to the side part. You know what I mean? So this is the angle. I'm just showing a little thickness angle. It's like that. So that adjusts actually what you call the level. Okay, that the fall of this is box cutter. So then I add the box cutter tray. Box cutter tray under. Normally the same height as a purlin, but and the box cutter tray, the box cutter, I have to actually bring more inside, yeah? So give you extra protection, and water spill out, protect them. Yeah. This one also good, you can put it over. Okay, so that is a box cutter. I'll just bit more red color. I'll make it higher, so any water doesn't go inside. Yeah? Okay, and also here we got a insulation going over there, so that's insulation. So just have a look actually what you have on the internet. You can search out, you can see quite easily too. So okay, so we saw actually the box cutter there. Okay, this is a 500 mil. We talk about, yeah. And also I adding metal stud, like a parapet wall, 76 mil. We already know this one. So I'll just draw. So this is a metal stud, yeah. Okay, need to put girth. Okay, so G1. So G1, we talk about the size. Yeah? 150, so 64. That's good. So how high is that? 152. $152 is here. Okay, so that is a G1. Yeah? So what will happen? So this is a giant G1. Yeah? Okay. I want to put bottom there because I need to fix it the plywood. Yeah? So because if your window is bottom there, so I need to find out how you. So this is a plywood. Okay. So before we do that, let's sort it out this one first. Yeah. Okay. So the top capping is there. Then I need to have a flashing over. I need a little drip hole. Okay, at the end part I made a little drip. And also this is a flashing on the top. It's a very thin metal. Okay, then I'll bring it down. Okay, then finishing up with that little fold back. Yeah, so water it doesn't go in. Okay, that's another piece of metal. It's like flashing and going over the what you call the box cutter. Okay, then seal them here. Okay, so water doesn't really go inside, just like that. Okay, so if you have a look more closely. So that's what it looks like. So any water comes in about 3 degrees for that finish, they drip off. Any water is coming from this side, they go over, they fold it, and there's a seal, so water doesn't really go overflow to inside the structure. Okay, and then this is a box cutter. Then what you do, at the end, you will see the little hole there, see? Because this is what I've drawn. You know, I got a little dotted line there, so water will go down, and then this is a rain head, yeah? So that's why I think I allowed about 300 mil wide, yeah? So you will see. That is 300, yeah? So bigger is better, because if your water is you know, it's suddenly over here, then you're really out of control, because you know in Melbourne sometimes the water really too heavy, so you got to be careful about when you design things. You know? So that is the what you call just opening, connecting to outside, the little hole there. Then what you see on the top, you'll see the elevation lines. Yeah, you see the capping line. Yeah, you know, further beyond you can see them. You know, and also on the elevation you'll see these lines. Okay, so that's all the capping on the top of the roof. So that is a box cutter. Then let's go through the window area and this part here. Then let's have a look together. So what I mentioned to you early, my sketches, I have a window with a steel frame with the glass. So I've tried to make a very minimum, okay? And then this is a plasterboard, the ceiling as with the system together. So what I do over here, so 10 mil plasterboard. Okay, normally ceiling is about 13 mil. It's a 10 mil is too thin, but let's have a look actually. And then 35 mil. Okay, did I say 35? Okay, 35. And then 25 mil channels, yeah? But this is a system. So you don't really need to draw all the shape, it's not necessary, yeah? But just allow for space, okay? So there is a space, I'm just drawing. This is a plasterboard ceiling. Okay, so that's what plasterboard looks like it. And then still, I want to make it a 10 mil thickness too. So what I do, I'll just continue the thickness. But when they meet actually the plasterboard, the ceiling, I need actually expansion joint. I'll probably draw a little bit more outside here. Because I mentioned to you before, if you put two different materials together, then it will be, expanded different way, then got a problems. Okay, so the other part is a batten, isn't it? So I'll just draw down here. That's suspended. Okay, so 55, I'll just draw in. Okay, about 600 meter apart here. Where's the 600? Yeah. Okay. Just draw them. So this is probably enough information for you to draw. So then what you do, so that is the one. So this is the window part. It's a bit need to detail them. So what I do, so this is a steel. So I'll probably hatch them. About 10 or 12 mil thickness steel. Okay. It does not touch the structural part. Okay? So what I do, I will make actually about a timber. I will cut. What the size? About 35 mil or maybe 30 mil. Okay, 30 mil is good. So what I do, I will make actually timber. Cut bottom. Okay, we'll fix it down there. Okay, just this is for a backing. Okay, so at the end part, so what I do, I'm using adjustable clip. Okay, so then I fix to this steel frame, and also I need actually a support on them for the plasterboard too. Okay, so what they do, there are systems there, so I need some backing parts, so I'll be able to actually fixing this plasterboard in. So it looks like that. Okay, the shape, there is different companies that offer different product. So plasterboard comes in. Okay, there are shapes like this. Yeah, it's like they insert the plasterboard in the little pocket. Okay, and then that's fixed to the whatever the frames. Okay, so that's what I draw there. Okay, so then I'll finish off. This is the marine plywood. Yeah, 18 mil. We talk about. And then behind, we got a metal cladding. Metal cladding and battens. But before batten, what we have, we got the sacking. Isn't it? Then we need to have a batten, 3550. I'll put in the middle. Okay, so there is the top head section. Okay, it's like that. So you're just fixing it. You know, when you look at the Londo, the website, you will see the what shape looks like there, isn't it? Okay, top edge section. So 1, 2, 3 over there. Then I need to have adding flashing here. Okay, because of any water and condensation. So I need to put flushing at behind here. Behind actually sucking. Okay. So then go over there and dripping down. Okay, so any moisture, so any water, because the water come from the wind following through together, so any moisture going over, this is a vapor barrier, whatever condensation happen and dripping over, so it doesn't go inside actually what you call inside the structure. So I need the window open it there, so I make actually about angle, equal angle, about 40 by 40. Okay, so you can add the angle 40 by 40, about 5 in thickness, just for glass. Yeah? Okay, then what we do, I will make it the window. The structural tapes, so window 6.38 millimeters. Okay. If we double glazing, then you can put one more. Okay, so let's put double glazing, what it looks like. The cavities. Okay, so then the gas is there. Okay, then seal them. Okay, underneath. So this is a glass. I will just draw. Okay, so this is a glass apple. When you look at it, then if you do, when you people outside, just like very thin, slim, and then just glass by itself. And then this is the what you call the structure. They're using tapes. Okay, and then stick on, and then be just black around. This looks quite nice looking. Okay, so you got a plasterboard on the top. Okay, so and suspended. You suspended from the what you call pulling again. This is whole cross channel. I mean, there are a lot of other little details there, but I don't think you need to worry about too much.